Have you ever wondered why, while lying safely in our beds, nestled among soft pillows and behind locked doors, our minds suddenly force us to confront our deepest, darkest, and most primal fears? Why, when our eyes are closed and all ties with the world are severed, does the brain make us fall from cliffs, flee from invisible entities, or trap us in those suffocating moments where we cannot scream? When night falls and eyelids grow heavy, a silent yet immense biological curtain rises inside our skulls. This is not merely a moment of rest for a weary body, but also a mysterious rehearsal of an evolutionary legacy spanning millions of years, the art of survival. From the outside, one sees only a motionless body breathing rhythmically, yet inside, a massive theatrical stage is being set where neurons fire, the perception of reality bends, and logic is suspended. This cinematic experience glowing within the darkness is an ancient mechanism designed not to frighten us, but perhaps to make us stronger, to repair our souls, and to prepare us for tomorrow. Fear, here, is not an enemy, but a teacher. And yes, now we move to the topic. It all begins in those very old ages when time was measured not by clocks, but by the movement of the sun, when humans were vulnerable against nature. The world of our ancestors was a place where a predator could hide behind every shadow, where every rustle could pose a mortal danger. Hours spent hunting and gathering during the day gave way to waiting under the flickering firelight in the depths of caves at night. It was in these caves that the first seeds of nightmares were sown, in the purest form of the survival instinct. According to the view scientists call the threat simulation theory, nightmares are actually a virtual training camp where our brains prepare us against dangers. When you drift into sleep and your consciousness slowly recedes, your brain does not shut down completely. On the contrary, some regions become even more active than when you are awake. Specifically, the amygdala, the center responsible for fear and emotions, works overtime during these hours of the night. However, the prefrontal cortex, our brain's CEO, that enables logical thinking, falls into a deep sleep and relinquishes control. With logic out of the picture, emotions and fears run free. In dreams, physics no longer apply. Time does not flow linearly, and cause and effect relationships blur. This creates a perfect ground for the mind to rehearse dangerous scenarios we might encounter in real life within a safe environment. Think about it. The intense heart palpitations, sweating, and tension in your muscles you feel while running from a lion in your dream are real, but the lion is not. Your brain asks, what will you do if you really encounter a lion, and throws you into this scenario. Although your legs are motionless in bed, you run for kilometers in your mind. This virtual simulation is a workout for your neurons to react faster in emergencies. When you wake up in the morning, your heart might still be racing from the impact of that terrible nightmare, but in reality, your brain has exercised your survival muscles throughout the night, sharpening your reflexes. Nightmares are a night school gifted to us by evolution, where the tuition is fear, but the reward is survival. However, the sole function of nightmares is not just to prepare us for physical dangers. They are also the nocturnal digestive system of our soul. Stresses experienced during the day, unspoken words, suppressed anxieties, and small traumas accumulate in the depths of the mind. Dealing with these emotions while awake can be difficult, so our mind saves them for the night. When REM sleep, the rapid eye movement phase, begins, the brain takes these emotional loads and turns them into symbolic stories. Those strange images in dreams are actually our emotions dressed in metaphorical clothing. During this process, the brain performs a neurochemical miracle. During REM sleep, levels of noradrenaline, the stress hormone, drop dramatically. This allows the brain to reprocess traumatic or stressful events without the chemical burden of stress. It is akin to draining the venom from painful memories. Nightmares are the somewhat painful part of this process. Just as the stomach struggles after a very heavy meal, the mind struggles to digest the load during periods of intense emotional burden, and nightmares emerge. Waking up in the middle of a nightmare is sometimes the mind's way of saying, "This emotion is too intense. I need to stop processing for now." So those frightening stories are actually the noisy operation of a mechanism trying to maintain your psychological balance. Then there is the physical sentinel of sleep, the brainstem. While we run, fly, or fight within the deepest nightmares, our physical body must not perform the same movements to avoid self-harm. Therefore, the brain blocks the motor neurons going to the spinal cord during REM sleep. This is called REM atonia, or sleep paralysis. Your body is literally locked. Only your eye muscles and respiratory muscles work. Sometimes, your mind wakes up, but this lock on your body has not yet been released. It is in those moments that you feel a weight pressing down on you, or experience that famous night hag phenomenon, where you want to flee but cannot move. Even this terrifying moment is actually a small timing error of a measure your brain took to protect you. The system is so sensitive and complex that such desynchronizations remind us what a magnificent shield the system actually is. As the night progresses and the first lights of morning approach your window, the texture of dreams changes. REM periods lengthen. Stories become more complex. Your brain has combined scattered memory fragments throughout the night, deleted unnecessary information, and saved the important ones to long-term memory. Nightmares are the dust clouds that emerge during this cleaning process. They are the old and forgotten boxes the mind encounters while cleaning the attic. Opening them and confronting what's inside can be scary, but this confrontation is necessary for the mind to clarify. Another fascinating aspect of nightmares is their relationship with creativity. Throughout history, many writers, artists, and scientists have drawn their greatest ideas from these dark, nocturnal narratives. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Elias Howe's design of the sewing machine needle, or chemist Kekulé's discovery of the benzene ring structure were all born from within dreams and even nightmares. When the mind is freed from the shackles of logic, it can extract immense order and innovation, even from that terrifying chaos. A nightmare is sometimes the answer to an unsolvable problem echoing in the darkest room of the mind. Perhaps we need to change our perspective on nightmares. They are not monsters to be fled from, but loyal sentinels trying to keep us alert, heal us, and improve us. Fear is the fuel of survival, and nightmares are the laboratories where this fuel is safely consumed. In that quietest hour of the night, when you wake up with your heart pounding, you have not actually escaped a danger, but successfully passed a training. Your mind is telling you, you are ready. You recognize the fear, you faced it, and now you can wake up and continue living in the light. Now, as you lay your head on your pillow, do not hesitate to enter that mysterious cinema of your mind. Even if you do not know what you will watch when the curtain rises, know that the director, your own brain, is there for your well-being. Darkness exists for us to understand the value of light, and nightmares are the harbingers of a peaceful awakening. The list of silent births we will tell in Soft Origins is very long. In the next journey, we will move together towards the quiet origin of something else. Now, your eyes may grow heavy, your mind may lighten, and you may glide towards a peaceful sleep. Good night.